Welcome to the Salt Creek Trail. Good morning, everybody. I am coming to you today from Elk Grove Village, Illinois. I'm right here at Busse Woods. This is the Busse Woods loop right over here. I am currently at mile marker 0 of the Salt Creek Trail. The last time I rode the Salt Creek Trail was a couple years ago, so this is another one of the rides, re-ride, that I'm going to do for telemetry and to get a fresh look at the trail a couple years later. I was only on the Salt Creek Trail once, so it'll be good to see this trail again. Although this time I'm not starting from Villa Park and working my way up. I'm starting from Elk Grove Village and working my way down. So looking at Google Maps right here, so we're right here at the intersection of the Busse Woods loop here and then the Salt Creek Trail, which will head south from here. This is the northernmost point of the Salt Creek Trail. I parked over here in Grove 26, so just be aware of that. If you're coming from the north end and you're not going to do the loop itself, if you're doing the loop, you could pretty much park anywhere along that loop. But we're just focusing on the Salt Creek Trail today. So we parked in Grove 26. I'm going to start here at mile marker 0 and then follow the trail through Elk Grove Village. Down here it looks like it goes through Itasca and Wooddale and Addison and South Addison. And we're stopping right in Villa Park, right where the Salt Creek Trail meets the Illinois Prairie Path main stem. So it looks like this is going to be about a 25-mile round trip. If you are interested in checking out what the Busse Woods trails look like, we did that earlier this year. So go ahead and look for the link in the description or click that info card above. All right, let's get started. We are finally back on an actual trail here now. As you saw, once you get out of Busse Woods, you're riding on side streets with dedicated lanes for the most part, but some of it should be painted where it's not. But otherwise, we went through an industrial area that's pretty simple, especially on a... Oh God, Siri, shut up. So as you saw, we went through an industrial area. We came right through here, and then here's where the trail part picks up. Over this way, it looks like it's the Wooddale Itasca Reservoir. It says that there's a loop here that's 1.3 miles. I'm not sure if we've checked this out before on the only ride we've ever done on this trail or not, so I'm probably going to check it out on the way back. So we started up here in Busse Woods. We've made our way down to right about here. If you look, this area here is blown up bigger in this map over here. So we're right here by the Salt Creek Park Forest Preserve. Looks like they got a couple trails in there. We might end up checking that out on the way back. Looks like this is Cricket Creek Forest Preserve in Addison. They do have a porta potty here. They have trail parking. You could definitely use this as a point to start this trail from. All right, so we've made it to the intersection of Monterey Avenue and the Illinois Prairie Path. This is the main stem of the Illinois Prairie Path right here. If you're interested in going to Villa Park is this way. You can make yourself all the way to Wheaton, at which point you could hop on the Aurora branch or the Elgin branch of the Illinois Prairie Path. Lots of choices you can make there. So this sign here looks to be missing an arrow. Because if you want to continue going south on the Salt Creek Trail, you'd have to hop on the Illinois Prairie Path here and then make a right. We would follow this way here, headed east, go up Rex Boulevard here and then pick up the trail. We are making our way back to Busse Woods. I just wanted to point out, there's nowhere to park right here at the intersection at the Prairie Path. This would be the best option if your goal was to kind of get from where it hits the Prairie Path up to Busse Woods and back. So Rotary Park is right here. They have a currently empty parking lot. They do have a sheltered picnic area and some restrooms here, along with a trail map, which of course is always useful. So I saw this sign on the way down. I knew I was going to check it out on the way back. So it says there's a scenic overlook 0.5 miles down this trail. So I looked at it on All Trails. It looks like it's a one-way trail, just out and back, and I would make our way back to here. So I just want to check this out. So it looks like the Scenic Overlook here just looks over this golf course. You see a cool bridge down there. Well, that was a pretty good diversion. 1 mile total out of the way, but definitely worth checking out if you're riding right past it. So as you saw, I turned here to see where this led. Looks like it leads right to the golf course property here. There's no signs by the street where we were to indicate what's down here. But the sign does say, caution, no pedestrian access, golf in progress. I should note, there are restrooms right there. But we're just gonna turn around and make our way back to the Salt Creek Trail. We got another little side trail here. The sign says Salt Creek Park Forest Preserve. It doesn't look like the trails are very long, so I just want to head this way and see what we could see. Well, if you go down that little side trail, comes right out here, you could see there is a parking lot here. There are restrooms here, and it looks like this is an established launch for the Salt Creek Water Trail access. In fact, it looks like we're on the northernmost end up here. And then down over there by the T, it looks like you must exit the stream there. That's something I've never done. This little side trail has an interesting caution sign. I haven't seen a sign like this on any of the trails I've ridden. Groups may not gather on the bridge. Please limit crossings to no more than 2 people at a time. We are back on the trail here. I did want to mention that the map showed that there were some trails here, but it looks like they're probably hiking only, and it's just mowed grass through these little short trails, so I didn't bother riding those. As always, when given an opportunity, let's take a moment to recognize Old Glory, waving in the breeze, as she should. The Salt Creek Trail continues this way, but as we were headed down the trail, I noted this. Welcome to the Wooddale Itasca Reservoir, trail loop 1.2 miles. So I looked at it on the map, so it looks like we're just gonna go up here, go around this loop and make our way right back here and then get back on the Salt Creek Trail. that does it for this 1.2 mile trail loop here around the Wooddale Itasca Reservoir. Definitely worth checking out if you wanted to add just a little over a mile to your ride here on the Salt Creek Trail. So I'm going to make a right here, making our way continuing north up to Busse Woods. At some point here, the trail's going to end and we're going to be on some streets and then make our way right back to Busse Woods. Well, that does it for the north section of the Salt Creek Trail. My impressions of the trail are decent, though there is a lot of riding on road for this particular trail, and also you're crossing a decent number of streets. Definitely not the most scenic trail in a lot of sections, but it does accomplish the goal of connecting Busse Woods all the way down to the Illinois Prairie Path. Let me know what you think of the trail in the comments below. If you have ridden this trail and you have a favorite spot on it, definitely let me know where that favorite spot is, because we'll definitely be riding this trail again in the future. If you are familiar with why that little side trail goes right into a golf course but there's no pedestrian access, definitely let me know. That's a little weird. And it sort of implies that if golf weren't in progress, that you could ride all over that area. I don't know if that's the case. If you know, let me know. As always, if you enjoy this content, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel grow. If my videos are helpful to you and you are interested in supporting the channel, please consider a super thanks. All proceeds will be used towards CynicalZombie expenses. So that's all I got today from the Salt Creek Trail. I'll catch you on the next ride. Do you have a trail recommendation for me? Let me know in the comments below.